Ah. Ah. We might actually be there. YouTube streaming healthy. Well, there we go. We are there. Right. Somehow, we've bloody well done it. I don't quite know how, but we have. I think. Oh, I'm looking at this Prism platform, and it's very confused. Why have I got that there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Why is there a red dot there? What? Something says when you've got a red dot, you've got a problem. Hi there, Umpasoa. I'm not really sure which camera I'm looking at, because as per usual, things are not running smoothly with the software. However, why have I got 3 different lenses? Oh no, not that one, that one. I'm not sure what one I'm supposed to be on. So, hello Umpasoa, how are you? Good, I hope. Right. Right. So, at least it's live. 3 something. Where's the live chat? Oh man, alive. Can you believe this? What's that one say? That one says, so if I close that, what happens? Yeah, go away. I have no idea what you are. Where's the live chat? Oh, there. Right. Okay, so if I click there, to type something appropriate. Good evening to everyone. We've got 3 people, 1 liked. Okay, we're just getting this going, and it's the Prism platform I'm using instead of. Hi Inga, how you doing? Nice to see ya. I'm on the Prism platform, not YouTube, not the YouTube platform. And again, it's different. It's turned up different. What can I say? Right. So hold on a moment. There we go. Have I typed that? No. Oh, well, I've typed it. Why can't I send it? Oh, I did. I did send it, didn't I? Let's put the other glasses on. We'll be able to see. It'll make the world of difference if I put them on. Oh, stone the crows. Hi to everyone. Yeah. Okay, so Carlos. How you doing, Carlos? Nice to see ya. How's good old England treating ya? And Inga, how are things in, is it Korea or China today, this week? I know it was Vietnam last week, but I'm not sure where you are this week. I'm not sure whether it's China or Korea. I'm getting over a cold. Darn. What a thing to have, a cold in summer. That just doesn't sound right, does it? So, we should have somebody new joining us this evening. Yeah? Yeah. Where's my remote gone? Oh, here. Right. And dare I play with the remote? What does that one do? I'm going to regret this, I know I am. Just another day in the office. Really? You don't do nothing. What's that say? Move. What? Move after zooming in. What do you mean? I've got to move. Right. Move after zooming in. I can't. It won't zoom. It doesn't zoom. What does that do? Nothing. Oh. Right, where are we? Inga. Last week it was Thailand. Okay. Okay, last week was Thailand. So where is it this week, darling? And how are your grandchildren and your daughter? Are they well? Are they good? I've got some questions for you later, Inga. Serious questions. Just make it up. Yeah. I think you're over in the UK doing absolutely nothing, Carlos. And you know what? I don't blame you. Why not? At our age, why should we bust our private parts? Let's be polite while we're on live stream, because other people could be watching. We've got 6 people in, so other people are watching in the background, so we'll be very careful with our language. We mustn't say bad words. I'm pleased to hear it, Inga. I'm pleased to hear it. So, Inga, tell me, what's the weather like in your country at the moment? Here, it has been ridiculously hot. Now, I love it, but the Portuguese are bitching like you can't imagine. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, we don't like it too hot. And I say to them, hold on a minute. Remember only a short while ago, you were complaining about how cold it was. Now it's too hot. But that's Portugal. It's either cold or it's hot. And I like it when it's hot. What the hell I came out here for? So where are the rest of them? Oh my God, we've got late comers. Late comers. So Carlos, what exactly are you doing in England? I mean, you've gone there for a decent period of time. What are you doing? So I'm still trying to work this prism out. I should really put a lot more effort into trying working it out. But it means I've got to spend lots of time live trying to sort it out. But the thing is, you need people at the other end to say, has this happened? Has that happened? Is this working? Is that working? Inga, we had a few... Do you know what? I'm going to move this. Hold on. I'm going to put that... Whoa. I'm going to put that there. No, there. And put that... Oh, hold on. Bear with me. I'm just moving things about on my screens. That's it. Oh, now I've got to bring over the live chat. Right. Okay, there we have it. Excellent. Whoa! Serious, Inga? You got up to 36. Oh, shall I move the camera? So I'm looking at you guys. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Right. So you got up to 36 degrees. Oh, and you had some rain and thunder. And cooling off today, 23. Lovely weather. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We were supposed to have a thunderstorm, but it never materialised. We saw the black clouds gathering in the distance, and it must have happened over there. And I'm sure I heard a few rumbles, but it never came this way, which is a shame, really. I do like a good thunderstorm in the summer. I like the rain. I like the rain in the summer. It's lovely. I love it, Carlos. I love it. Doing bugger all. Excellent. That's exactly how it should be. How much longer are you going to be over in the UK? Where are we? Where are we? We've got the live chat. My live chat has gone. My live chat's gone separate. It used to be part of the window, but now I can move it around. I'm sure. Excuse me. JMC, how you doing? Nice to see ya. How are things your end? You're in Venezuela, aren't you? Is that right, Venezuela? Or Peru? Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, live stream. So my live chat, you won't see it, that's covering my face, but it's suddenly a floating window. I can move it around. And Leslie! Sit. Yeah, hi Leslie. Yeah. I think Prism have done a few updates. I've now got a floating window for the chat. That wasn't there before. And they said there was a few changes. See, that's the problem. I try and learn the Prism program, the Prism platform, and then they go and change things just as I'm getting used to it. And it's like, what? I can't do with it. Inga, Leslie is always lost, but then being lost is a good way to be. Hello! We have time now 2 p.m. Excuse me, right. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a rather horrible cold. So we have, let me get your name right please. We have Abe? Have I got that right? Abe. Please let me know whether I've got that right or not. Nice to see you. Nice for you to join us. Time is now 2 p.m. Where are you, please? Because here it is 8:15. Yeah, saw those clouds here on the news. Oh, you saw the clouds on the news? Yeah. Apparently it was a good storm here, and we just didn't get any part of it. Would have been lovely for the garden. Okay. Abe, you going? You're not staying with us, Abe? I suppose at 2 p.m. in the morning. No. Basil! How you doing, Basil? All the way from Ireland. Mack is absolutely wonderful, thank you, and loving every second of every day here in Portugal. Believe me. Yeah, I know, I did start up Prism, and I don't think it connected, or I think it connected, but people couldn't connect to it, so I shut it down and restarted. I am very confused about this live stream on Prism, and I'm really beginning to think that I should not be doing it on Prism. I should be doing it wholly and utterly on YouTube. And I think this is a decision that I've got to make. Consider it made. God damn. You're going to Monaco? Oh. You're going to be sitting there drinking pina coladas with the rich? Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Leslie. Yeah. This is a good platform, the Prism, but it's complicated, and especially when you start it up and then they say, oh, we've got this update and that update, and you haven't got time to learn them. So you just have to click OK and then find that things don't work how they used to. So, okay, Abe. 8:15. Okay, good. You're from India. Okay, you're from India. Nice one. Are you in India now, or are you in Portugal? Or are you with Inga in Thailand? Yeah. Oh, right, Morocco, not Monaco. See, okay. Thank you for correcting me there, Basil. Much appreciated. Well, are you still going to be drinking pina coladas with the rich in Morocco? Leslie, what's the little... What are you on about, Leslie? Are you talking to me? Are you asking me that question? What is the little crowns and #3 about? Where's that? Hold on. Hold on. I can't see nothing on my screen. Oh, Inga, you're in Finland today. God, tell you what, girl, you don't half get about, don't you? Yes. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, man alive. I can't believe this. Where is it, Leslie? Where are these crowns and hashtags? Ugh. I know not. I can't see nothing on my screen. All I see is just me in the background. Top right of the chat. Okay, I've got the chat right in front of me. It's a floating window. That's why my head's going like that, because I'm moving it. I don't know. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your right. Right, okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, Leslie. I can't see it. I can't see what you're seeing. In case you weren't around when I talked about it, I've suddenly got a floating window for the live chat. It used to be part of the screen, but now it floats. I can move it where I want. But other than that, it all looks pretty normal to me. You love football? What, in our country? Abe, you love football, what, here in Portugal? You must have football teams in India, surely. Thank you very much, Abe. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I'm glad you've joined the live stream tonight. You'll find everybody very welcoming and very friendly. And the only problem you'll have is with Inga, because she doesn't quite know where she lives at the moment. She's working that one out. I'm number one. Yes, I know, Inga. I know you're number one. Absolutely, you're number one. Where is... hold on. Where is... Oh, what's her name? Oh, blimey. Right. Okay, so Inga, are you talking about in the live stream? Oh yes, I see them. I can see them now. Yes, you've got the crowns. Number 2, number 1. I've got no idea what that is. No idea whatsoever. The only thing I did in Lauren, yeah, where's Lauren? Thank you. Yeah, lovely being dyslexic, isn't it? I can picture the person. Yeah, I can see her. But can I come up with the name? No. I've got no idea why that's happening. Basil's now 3, number 3. Inga is number 1. Lauren is on holiday. Oh, okay. How do you know that? I didn't know that. Obviously, I missed it. Still number 3, Basil. Okay, well, the only thing I did to the live stream was type hi to everybody at the very beginning. He. See, can't spell hi. That's the only thing I did. I didn't do anything else. So I've got no idea what the crowns are or where they've come from. Nope, beyond me. Oh, although the more you comment, the higher the ranks. Hello, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. How you doing, girlie? Nice to see ya. Do remind me, please, precisely where are you on holiday? I'm sure you did say, but as usual, Mack has forgotten. Inga's still number 1. Wow, I don't get those. See, I've also lost the count for people. Right, Inga, I have a question for you. I've got quite a few questions for you, actually, darling. That's why I've gone down to 2. Right, Basil. Competition going on here, Mac. I didn't set it up. I've no idea how that's happened. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Right, Inga. Oh yeah, the question. Hold on, let me remember it. Let me remember the question. Oh, hold on, I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no, come on, Leslie. I don't have a thing about Thailand. There's nothing wrong with China or Vietnam. In fact, I bet you. Yeah, we want to know where Lauren is. Lauren says she's on holiday. I'm sure she said she's on holiday. I want to know where that is. Inga. Oh no, Leslie. I bet next week Inga is either going to be in Kathmandu or Azerbaijan. Tenerife, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. I remember now because I said to you, why not Portugal? Tenerife. So tell everybody, 1, how your holiday is going in Tenerife, and 2, have you got yourself a lovely roasty suntan, and 3, is the weather awesome? You doubt it, Inga. Okay. I'll come back to the question in a minute. Places I would love to visit before I can no longer do it, yeah? I would like to go to Ethiopia. In fact, I want to find where the Nile River begins. The Nile River that flows through Egypt begins in Ethiopia, and I would love to see where that river begins and follow it for a little bit. So that's one like goal, ambition I've got. And the other one is I would like to go to Kathmandu and Azerbaijan. I just would like to visit those places. And of course I would like to go to North Korea and visit you, Inga. Walnut Tree, how you doing? Nice to see you. The weather in Portugal is roasty and toasty. We're hitting 38 to 44 each day. Some days are getting up to, I mean, we have had days of 48, but the average, I think, is around about 30, about 38. Nice, very nice. Oh, quickly, it's going fast, it's going fast. So, Basil. If you mean me, Basil, yeah, it is hot. I'll tell you how hot it is, right? Lady Lulu and Mona have slept all day. They got up, they went out in the forest to do their business, then they came back in, had their breakfast, and then they just laid in the laundry on the tiled floor. They laid there all day sleeping. They woke up at 6 o'clock because they were hungry. I gave them their dinner, and then they've gone outside now, and they're just relaxing in the shade. They are doing nothing, and I don't blame them. Dr. Livingstone. Inga. Dr. Livingstone. Okay, off. Presume. I presume. Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Oh, Carlos. What? What was that? Hold on, Carlos. Sad day in Portugal. Diego. Who's... Help me out here, Carlos. Who is Diego Jota? I don't know who that is. Sorry. Should I? Yes, I should, I suppose. I don't know who that is. Bucket list, yes. Yes, Walnut. It's a bucket list, and on that list are the places I would like to visit. Most people think, oh, I want to go to America or something like that, but I want to go to, yeah, Kathmandu, Azerbaijan, but especially Ethiopia. Nice one, Leslie. Portugal, Portugal, and Portugal. Yeah. You guys have got to come and sit round the fountain and drink some Tinto with me. Guys, get yourself over here and get yourself round that fountain with me. Footballer. Oh, right. Oh, no. Serious? He was 28. Did two of them die? Him and his brother? Nice one, Leslie. I know you're working on it, girl. I know you are. So this footballer, well, Carlos, how, two of them, two brothers, is that right? So let's get this bit sorted. Are we talking two brothers and they were both footballers? Inga, in 3 weeks you'll be back. Yeah. Oh no. Just got married. You're kidding. That is bad news. Basil. Yeah, Basil. Yeah, quite agree with you. What work commitments have you got that are stopping you from living the dream? Yeah, I've got you there, Carlos. I'm with you now. Portuguese footballers. But they were, so help me here. They were brothers and they both died? Is that right? And they were both footballers? Oh man, serious, a car crash. No way, no way. Wow, that must have been a very serious car crash for them both to have lost their lives. It must have been horrendous. How sad. Okay, I'm with you, Basil. Yeah, okay. So, Basil, how long before that commitment doesn't exist and you can get your backside out here? Seish. Seish. Man alive, car accident. God. Wow. Only 28 years of age. My God. So we're talking about Mum and Dad having lost their sons in the prime of their lives. How awful. And just got married as well. How devastating. So many people hurt. Not good. You're not kidding, Lauren. It's so young that they've got the whole lives ahead of them, and there'll be so many people torn apart by it all. The pain is going to be horrendous for so many people. Well, okay, Basil, I understand about the pension situation. I fully understand about that. How long have you got left before you can actually say you're in a position to say, right, don't need to continue funding the pension is sorted? How long before you're at that position? Let's deal with that one first. But then if you won the lottery, you'd be out here like a shot, wouldn't you? And then I'm going to deal with something else with you, Basil. Inga's going to be back in 3 weeks. Inga, when you come back, what area are you going to? Lord above, they need cleaning. No wonder I can't see anything. Oh. Wow. Oh my God, what a difference. Whoa, stone the crows. I can see now. Oh, you've booked to see 3 different houses. Nice one, girlie. Nice one. Oh, married 11 days ago and left 3 young children. Yeah. You do wonder sometimes, how cruel can life be? That cruel. It's awful. Awful. Inga, you're still number 1, girlie. Right. So, Carlos, obviously you've got the knowledge about what happened here. Were they on like the autostrada, on the motorway here, and lost control, or what happened? How did it happen? Basil, another 20 years. Wow. Yeah. Okay, Basil. Elisa is otherwise preoccupied. Where else? Possibly watching her programs upstairs, chilling. She's had a really heavy day at work, hot, etc. And she's just chilling for a while. She'll join us later. Yeah, I got what you meant, Leslie. Retired. Not like me, retarded. Civil service pension, good idea. Okay, hold on, Inga. Lauren. Hold on, Lauren. What's the numbers? Right, if you mean the numbers with the crowns, we think it's where you're ranked, depending on how much you interact. Don't know where that's come from. Don't know why it's there. Inga's number 1, and you, Lauren, are number. Where are you? Number 2. Apparently, you're number 2. Leslie's number 3. I'm number 0. I'm not even on it. Yeah, don't know where these crowns and numbers have come from. I think this is to do with Prism constantly making changes and updates, and this is one of them. I don't know. I don't get told. I don't get no information through. It just says there are updates, and that's it. And I'm assuming this must be one of them. They're on the Spanish double carriageway, overtaking. No way, man. Crashed and fire. Oh no. So they had a blowout on the tyre? Whoa. Very bad. Very bad. Lauren, you go, girl. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not seeing any changes in these numbers, so I'm guessing. No, somebody else suggested that it's a ranking for how much you comment, but I'm beginning to wonder if it's when you come into the live chat. Are you number 2 and number 3 and number 4 in the live chat? I don't know. There are 5 in the live chat at the moment. Really? Oh, I've got to try that. Oh yeah, so it does. How'd you get out of it? Oh no. Oh my God, hold on. So I've clicked on it, I can see everybody. I can't get back to live chat. Oh, I got it. Inga says, Carlos lost his number. No, Carlos hasn't lost his number. Carlos has lost the plot. Do you know what that means, Carlos? Leslie does. I think Inga might know. And Lauren will definitely know. Carlos Victor. Oh, click on it again and it comes off. Really? Well, I've just clicked on Leslie and it didn't come off. Lauren, let me click on you. No, Lauren's is still there. You don't understand, Inga. Sorry, hold on. I've got to try and remember what I said, Inga. Oh, Lord above, what did I say? Oh, Lord above. Oh, please remind me, Inga. I've forgotten. Fixed. Carlos has fixed it. Okay. Oh, please remind me, Inga, and then I'll explain. Yeah, thank you, Inga. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, I got that. I've worked it out. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay, Inga. Right. Lost the plot. Is that what you mean? You don't understand it when I say he's lost the plot. You understand that, don't you, Leslie? You understand it as well, don't you, Lauren? If you say to somebody, they've lost the plot. Yeah, Leslie understands it. So I've got a question for you, Leslie. Have I lost the plot? Inga. Okay, Inga. Let me try and explain it. Well, God. Do you know what? It's an easy thing to say. It's an easy thing to say, lost the plot. Oh, Leslie's lost the plot. It's ever so easy to say it. But to explain it, help me out here, Leslie, Inga. How do you explain when somebody's lost the plot? Cuckoo. Okay, yeah, nice one. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you, much appreciated. It's when somebody isn't thinking straight, hasn't got it all together up there. They're a little bit cuckoo, cuckoo. I think that means you've lost the plot. You will have a similar saying for it in your country, for sure you will. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it means. If somebody's lost the plot, they haven't got it all upstairs. Barmy. Yeah. Yeah. Or as the Portuguese would say, maluco. Carlos, maluco, correct? Correct? Yeah, he's lost his marbles. Nice one, Inga. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And a shorter version of that is, he's lost it. You know that, yeah. Malocco. Yeah. I finished work. I say work, it's not really work. I finished what I was doing at about 5:30, and then I went and sat by the fountain with a glass of Tinto. And do you know what? I thought about all of you. I thought, oh, what's Leslie doing? What's Carlos doing? What's Inga doing? And I thought about the names, and I thought about, I tried to recall as many as possible. Oh, what are they all doing right now? Gone loopy, yep. Nice one, Carlos. Yep. Nice one, Lauren. Yeah. Well, hold on a minute. Generally speaking, yes. But there's one or two that have lost it. But we're talking about Elon Musk. He lost it. He's completely lost it. But I wouldn't want to be rowing a boat with him. Yep, Inga. Signs of intelligence. Oh, right. Okay. Counts me out then. I think it's time for me to put the light on, isn't it? Does it look like it's getting dark in here, guys? Is it getting dark? Can you see me? Not a problem yet. Okay, Lauren, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. He's gone. Yep. That's another one. Right. Hold on a sec. A little bit dark behind you. Yeah, I'm going to go and throw the light on in a minute. Inga, here's my question to you. Of recent, I've been watching some documentaries about the UK, and poverty has risen severely in the UK. Causing major problems. What's the situation in the Netherlands? Is there similar problems like that? I'd like to know, please. I'm going to go put the light on. And that, Inga, will be followed up by another question which I think you'll be able to help me with. Yes, the door is shut, and it is to keep the dogs out, because if they come in, they've woke up. And if they come in, they're just going to fight in here. Well, not fight, they're going to play. And we won't be able to hear each other. And then I'm going to get Mona trying to jump all over me. So, yeah, they can be happy outside. Okay, where are we? Right. Same as always, not risen. Okay. Inga. You're of a similar age to me. If you go back to your teenage years, was there the same level of poverty in your country then as there is now, or was there less? Leslie, Lauren, same question for you, please. Do you believe, going back to your teenage years, that poverty was less then in the UK than it is now? Stupid thing to do that. Right, yeah, okay. So Inga's not sure. You recall families that were quite poor and really struggling. Right, Inga, you've got food banks. Yeah, see, when I was a teenager, there was no food banks. And actually, guys, I believe that when I was a teenager, I'm talking about late teens, early 20s. I don't believe that there was poverty like there is now. Different kind of poverty, Lauren. That's interesting. What do you see? Explain what you mean by different poverty, please. That's interesting. Different poverty. I'm going to tell you something in a moment about what happened to me in my teens. And Inga, I'd like to know if it was the same in your country. Okay, right. You see, am I right? Lauren, hold on. Yeah, couldn't agree more with that one, Lauren. Yes, I could not agree more with that. There are more needs people have today, and that tends to get them into financial difficulties. I'll go along with that one. Leslie. Yeah, that's right, Leslie. Yeah. Ah, that's a very good point, Carlos. A very good point. Yeah. Recycling. I have seen more recycling here in Portugal by the Portuguese community that I live in than I have ever seen in the UK. I've seen them repairing things that in the UK I would have just thrown away and gone and got a new one. And it's opened my eyes and taught me not to do that. And I'm very grateful for that. So that's one thing I've learned coming to Portugal, is before you think about disposing of something, put effort into repairing it and sorting it out and getting it going again. Yeah. Okay, so there is a big difference between poverty and being poor. Would you agree with that one? Yeah. Yeah, when I was in the children's home, not all my clothes were new. I think I think I think the staff went to things like car boot sales or whatever it was in them days, and they got the clothes from there. But having said that, every month a member of staff would take you into town to go and buy some new clothing. So you would actually you'd go with a member of staff and choose the clothing that you wanted, but obviously it had to be of a certain type. Yeah. Yeah, so is there actually a big difference? Is there a difference between being poor, between poor and poverty? Nice one, Inga. Nice one, Inga. I take my hat off to you. I take my hat off to anybody who does that. That's good. So yeah, difference between poverty and poor. Is there a difference? And if so, what's the difference? And then I'll tell you about something that happened in my younger years. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Carlos. It's definitely a world today where you can chase all of that forever and a day. You can chase it all the time, and it really doesn't serve for good health, a good healthy life. You think there's similarities, Leslie? Yes, you can, Inga. You can live in a very big house and have absolutely nothing. Next to no furniture, the fridge and food cupboard is nigh on empty. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to paint you a picture that happened to me in my younger days, and then I'm going to explain something about it in just a moment. At least I'll never lose this lighter, will I? Yeah, you can lose lighters, but I'm not going to lose that one. It's too big. Okay, Lauren, you go off and do your pole dancing in the bars. We'll see you later, Inga. Thanks for taking the time to come and join us. Much appreciated. It's wine time, Inga. Bravo, bravo. Yeah, pina colada for Lauren. Yeah, okay, Leslie. Yeah. Lived in a Spam Valley. Had a nice house but couldn't afford a lavish lifestyle. Have a good time, Lauren. See you next week. God bless, girlie. You're on flavoured water, Leslie. Yeah? What flavour is that? Oh, okay, let's not go for the flavour. Let's go for the percentage in strength. Ciao, Lauren. I need some juice. I need juice. Right, I'm going to go and get some juice from the fridge back there. Coffee black. Okay. Okay. So no percentage in that then, Leslie. Unless you put a little tipple in it. Just going to get some juice, come back, and then I'm going to tell you about my youth. Oh, we better wait for Inga to get her bottle of wine. Inga, let us know when you're back with your bottle of wine. Because what I want to tell you, I want to know from you if it's the same in your country. No, straight black coffee. Okay. So you're high on the caffeine, are you, girlie? Oh, that went down rather well. Wow. Oh, stone the crows. Stone the crow. God, my hair's getting long. Look at it. It's getting out of hand. Oh, man. Inga, are you there, darling? Now, Carlos, I also want your perspective on what I'm about to tell you. Man, Inga's gone a long way for a bottle of wine. She's gone to the shops. Pixie's there keeping you company. Nice one. Nice one. It's a shame you haven't got a camera so I can see Pixie. How old is Pixie? And I assume Pixie is feminina? Carlos. What's Carlos' name? Inga. Yeah, I'm back. That's a very quick smoke also. You can smoke, darling, I can't see you. No problem. No problem. Right. Okay. Listen carefully to this. Because I've been seriously thinking about making a video specifically about this subject. Okay? So, 12th of October, she's feminine. 12th of October. Nice one, Leslie. Right, okay. When I was 18, 19, it was the thing to work hard to buy your own house. So At that time I was working in a factory and there was loads of overtime. And overtime then was paid at time and a half and double time. If you worked a bank holiday, it was triple time. So you could earn more in overtime than you earn in normal time. So, like most of the young people of my age, we worked hard and saved up to buy a house. Now it would normally take about 6 to 8 years to save up a deposit. The deposit was 10%. So if a house was £20,000, it was something around that in them days, then you needed £2,000 deposit, and then you'd need solicitors' fees. So I was saving up really hard, and it took me 2 years to put a deposit together to buy my first house, and it was a semi-detached house, and I paid £18,000 for it. So I needed £1,800 deposit, and I got £2,000 in total. I saved up 2,000, 1,800 for the deposit for the house, and then the rest for solicitors' fees and extras like that. But basically £2,000 bought me the house, lock, stock and 2 smoking barrels. And obviously I got a mortgage with a building society. Does that ring true for everybody else? Does that ring true? Does that sound like what used to happen back in those days in your country, Inga? God damn cough. Oh, you only smoke outdoors, Inga. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was like that there. Okay. Double, I mean. Leslie, Lauren. Oh no, Lauren's gone. Leslie, you should. You should be thinking about the same as me on that one. At a complete loan, right? So you bought your house. It was 100% loan. 83. Hold on a minute. I've got to try and work out. Help me out here, guys. Help me out, please. I am 66. No, okay. I was born in 1959. I can work this out myself. I was born in 1959. 69, 79. So I was 20 in 79, and I remember, I think it was 20, at the age of 20 I bought my first house. So yeah, 79, 80. Right. Well, the point yeah, I understand. Yeah, mortgage. Yeah, got you, Inga. Yep, yep. Okay. The point I'm trying to draw attention to here. You were 25, Inga, right? Yeah. I'm just a naturally hard worker, I think, Leslie. No, 26. Right, 26. Okay. I think I had a good opportunity in the work that I was doing. There was lots of overtime, and you could earn extremely good money. So you go and earn the good money. You do the shifts. You earn the good money, and you bank it. But here comes my point about all of this. Okay. In the documentaries that I've been watching about the UK, young people today clearly go to work, earn a decent wage, but all of that money is spent on rent, food and living costs, and there's nothing left. That's what I'm seeing through these documentaries. And then people get themselves into trouble by wanting to buy those big extras, end up doing it through credit and get themselves in deep trouble. In my younger days, getting credit like that was difficult. You couldn't go out and get a loan, you know, at the drop of a hat. There were no loan companies. If you wanted a loan, you had to go to the bank and ask them if they could loan you the money. And I think it was like 50-50 whether you'd get it or not. But the majority of people, the mindset was, you want something, you work hard, you save hard, and then you go and get it. Right, Inga, yeah? So your husband was, you had a good salary. Hold on, Leslie, what was that? I was 29 when I had my first house. I worked hard, but unfortunately it was not enough. Oh. Right. Well, the difference that I'm seeing is that in my younger days, the opportunity was clearly there. If you worked hard, saved up, you could afford to buy a house. 10% deposit, and you've got yourself a house. Young people today have got to somehow come up with like 35, 45,000 pounds deposit to buy a house. Well, that's impossible. It's impossible for somebody to try and save that kind of money from their salary. So something's gone wrong. Something's broken somewhere. And people's numbers are disappearing. Dearie me. Right. Got you, Leslie, yeah. So yeah, Leslie, in our younger days, it was possible, excuse me, in our younger days, hi JMC, bankers are to blame. Well, something's broken, JMC. Something has seriously broken. Right, 80% mortgage. Wow. Okay. Yeah, but you see, back in our younger days, the goal of saving up a deposit to buy a house was achievable. This wasn't an impossible goal, it was an achievable goal. And we obviously, all of us, did that. But young people today in the UK, and possibly where you are, Inga, in the Netherlands, they can't do it. They just cannot raise the level of deposit necessary to buy a house. Don't blame me for the numbers, guys. Got nothing to do with me. I didn't put them there. That's down to Prism. Prism put them there, not me. No, Inga. No, it's impossible. If you, I mean, I don't know. Leslie, what is, if you take a decent terraced house or an okay semi-detached house, what sort of price are you talking about now in the UK? Average price? I'm with you there, Inga. Yeah, I mean, a couple would have to both have full-time jobs and good incomes, but that's still a huge deposit to save up. Yeah, Inga's got number one. Inga's been number one since we started. If I click on it, oh, there's Inga. Logo. Where's Logo? Are you there, Logo? Santa Maria. Yeah, Inga, I understand exactly what you're saying. His son's single and he's got no chance of buying a house because he cannot get that extortionate deposit together. Am I right? Oh my God, Leslie. Okay, if we take the smallest amount of money, 170,000, okay, 10% of that is 17,000, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't have to be Einstein to work that one out. 17,000. So you've got 170,000, you've got 17,000 to raise for a deposit. How is a single person or a couple or a young couple today going to be able to raise that kind of money in a realistic period of time? Wow, Inga, yeah. I'd hate to think, the first house I bought was a semi-detached house, 18,000. That house today must be something like what Leslie's saying, 250,000. But they're just figures, aren't they? And who was it who said a moment ago it's bankers, merchant bankers that are the problem? Forget who said that. Was it Logo? Let me scroll back. No, JMC. JMC. You still with us, JMC? If you are, what is your understanding of the problem being caused by the bankers? Okay. The credit history. Right. So you've got to have a credit history, but it's got to be good. So in other words, you've got to have borrowed money and paid it back, I guess, several times. So you've got a credit history, and then you stand a chance of being considered for a mortgage. You see, when I was younger, I went to the building society I forget which one it was now. I think it was the Halifax. But anyway, I went to the building society, sat down with the manager, and he wanted proof of my income for 2 years. And as long as I could show him 2 years income and what that level of income was, then that was good enough proof that I was able to make the payments. Yeah, they do JMC, they profit from market fluctuations. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am no economist. I've got no idea how all this works, how it's broken, who broke it, when it broke, but I know it's broken. So JMC, what's your understanding of how these bankers have brought these problems about, please? If you know, of course. I mean, like, I'm no economist, and if you're not, then I understand. Right. So I'm guessing, Inga, the reason the bank have tightened their rules is probably because of people who have been unable to fulfill the repayment commitments. People are paying more in rent than they would mortgage. I mean, rents are horrendously high. Yeah, I think you've got a hell of a point there, JMC. Excuse me a moment. Sorry, I've definitely got a frog in my throat. I don't know if you guys know a group called Genesis. When they were Genesis, real Genesis, and in one of their songs, and this has stuck with me since I heard it in the lyrics. Happy but poor, but we had a world war. And I thought to myself, that's an interesting statement. So that kind of wakes it up again for me, JMC. Yeah, wars do play their part in all of this. Yeah, Inga, yeah. So people have not been paying back, have obviously had to have their house repossessed by the banks, and the banks end up losing out on it. So yeah, I can understand why they tighten up on it, and of course it is difficult for an awful lot of people thereafter. And it's sad that you've actually got to go and get a credit history. That's odd, but it's all because it's computerized. I guess that's what it comes down to. The fact that it's totally computerized. There weren't any computers. Well, there may have been, but when I went into my building society, people weren't on computers. I don't know what they were doing actually, but they weren't on computers. So the only evidence that the building society manager could have is my pay slips with the company name on and how much I was earning. I was paid weekly, and I've got to take in I got to take in so many for each 6 months, and I didn't have them dating back 2 years, so I had to go into work and ask them to print out copies for me. Phil Collins, yeah, Phil Collins. Okay, come on, Leslie, come on. Tell me you're a Genesis fan. Genesis. They were formed in 1972, and Peter Gabriel was the lead singer of Genesis, and then he left and Phil Collins took over as lead singer of Genesis. Genesis finished in 83, I think, and Phil Collins went on his own. So there's Genesis and Phil Collins, and a lot of people get those mixed up and confused. Phil Collins was good, don't get me wrong, loved him when he was with a solo art, when he was a solo artist, because he could also write the songs as well. But Genesis, when they were Genesis, oh my God, they were an awesome band. Whoa, yeah. Oh, don't get me going. Inga, you know of them, right? You will have to be. That's right, Leslie. Well done. Yeah, Leslie. Yeah. You would have to be a Genesis fan to understand and appreciate their early music and compositions and albums. We've got like Foxtrot, Wind and Wuthering, One for the Vine, and these are albums that they wrote, and they researched and wrote them, and that's why I love their music. We are being joined, boys and girls. No, aqui. Não muitos. Ok, não muitos tempo. Tu para de cadeira?
Yeah, sim.
Yeah, okay, go on then. See, no problem. You prefer Phil to Gabriel? Gabriel wasn't all there, was he? Yeah? There was a few things a bit loose in there.
Olá, boa noite a todos.
Moment. Necessary to aqui. Yep. Aqui, that's it. Okay. Pessoas, olha, tu meio aqui.
Okay.
Yeah. Tu queres sumo?
Não,
No. Okay.
eu e cães.
Yeah.
Olá.
Yeah. Okay. É bom. Dormia?
Olá.
De cães.
Agora? Não, fora.
Oh, fora. Okay.
Tranquilo.
Okay. Yeah.
Olá, Leslie. Boa noite. Boa noite, Inga.
Yeah, he was, weren't he? He was. He was definitely a bit different. I think the word would be different. Yeah. Okay, so we can click. Olha. De números de novo. Okay?
Sim.
E na compreensão, não minha, e de live stream, okay? Okay, but olha, okay, a click, yeah? So we've got outra pessoa, Leslie, Basil, Carlos, at, loco, yeah? See?
Okay.
And then walnut, okay?
Sim.
Okay, return. Okay. Yeah. Santa Maria. Okay, so carrying on with our little theme, Carlos, are you with us, or have you drunk yourself under the table in a pub in England? Peter Gabriel went on his own, and I think after that he lost the plot when it comes to his music. The last one I did like of Peter Gabriel's was Sledgehammer. And he did one with Kate Bush. Can't remember what that was. But I didn't. Okay, the key? No. The key, look, yeah? Yeah. The camera.
Okay.
See? Yeah. But when they were Genesis, the group, oh my God, they really did come up with some fantastic stuff. But that is definitely for another live stream session. If we did a Genesis live stream session, I'm sure we would bring in some very new people. Carlos. Ah, Carlos is with us.
Olá, boa noite. Mas Carlos, deixa o Dona de lado. Só Elisa, ok?
Right. Necessary eu explano de Carlos. Okay? Tu compreendes Carlos in Inglaterra?
Sim.
Yeah, okay. Carlos, muitos problemas.
Tá.
Sim. Momento. Carlos is in an English pub. He has drunk lots and lots of English beer and he has just fallen under the table asleep.
Carlos está num pub inglês. Ele bebeu muita cerveja inglesa e acabou de cair no sono debaixo da mesa.
Sério? Não acredito. Não estou a ver Carlos a beber assim. Não.
I nearly had her. I nearly got her. Yeah, that was a good one. Don't give up with Kate Bush, yeah. Oh, you really want to go down that road, Leslie? Really? Whoa. I'll do it. I'm more than happy to have a Genesis night. Oh my God. Carlos.
Oi?
I can almost picture you, Carlos, sitting there in an English pub with a pint of IPA or bitter. A pint of bitter. Carlos, wake up. Yeah, look, see? Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tu estás num estado de bêbado a toda a gente.
Huh?
Estes dias falas que eu bebi meia garrafa de amêndoa doce.
Sim.
Eu bebi uma pinguinha.
Sim.
Yeah. Agora falas que Carlos bebeu cerveja, ficou no pub.
Não, Carlos não bebe cerveja.
Tu é que falaste.
Não. Carlos, muitos álcool.
É.
Yeah.
Tu dás um tratado de bêbados a todos. Um dia vamos a um concurso de ver quem bebe.
You want? Okay, Leslie. Okay, I promise you, we'll have a Genesis night, separate from the Thursday night, and I'm talking soon, possibly next week or the week after. But we will have, and I will put the music on, and I don't know whether I can do that or not. I'm going to have to check out, because if we're going to have a Genesis night, we need the music. We need to put a particular song on. We need to talk about it, understand it, where it came from, etc., etc. But I am now going to be playing an artist's music on a live broadcast. I don't know where I stand with that, so I'm going to check that out. But I want to do that. I really do want to do it, and I want to put it up Genesis night. Hold on. Brilliant. Carlos. Sonhador.
Senhora Dona.
Senhora Dona.
Não, Carlos, só Elisa. Sou senhora do meu nariz. Mais nada.
Sorry, Mack is doing this. What am I doing, Leslie? I'm missing that. Sorry, Carlos, Mack is doing this. Okay, Inga. Well, the thing is, Inga, it might be worth popping in to see whether you like Genesis or not, because JBS. I don't know what JBS means. Leslie, no worries, JBS. There could be copyright issues, but I'm going to look into it. Because I know that I can have music playing in the background of this live stream through Prism, but I don't know where I stand with it. I've yet to look into live streaming in a big way, and I've got to do that soon because of what's coming. But yes, I can be playing music in the background, but whose music? So yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. Carlos fala.
Sim, amêndoa amarga, não. Eu bebi um pouquinho, mas ele deu o parecer que eu bebi metade, sim, de bebida.
Sim, sim, yeah.
Amêndoa amarga.
Sim.
Eu, assim,
Sim.
pouco.
Pouco.
Mas tu falas, eles, que eu, meia garrafa. És doido.
Apparently I'm doido. Eu doido. Eu não doido, Carlos.
És maluco mesmo.
Eu não maluco.
Crazy.
No. I like, Carlos, I like the gorilla. Gorilla?
Este gorila é uma pastilha elástica. Gorila?
Gorilla.
Carlos, gorila aqui é uma pastilha elástica. Que a gente mete na boca. Parece que andamos sempre a comer.
So Leslie, tell me, are you really into Genesis? Have you been following them, you know, when they were a big band and doing well for themselves in their earlier years? Were you a big follower of them? Carlos is thinking, who the hell are Genesis? And did they come out of the Bible? Oh my God. Wow, I would love a Genesis evening. We'll have to start early, Leslie. I mean, we're going to have tea early. We're going to have to start early. Because it will be a long one. It will be a long one. Oh my God.
Não possível.
Não possível.
Não. De pessoa fala
Uh-huh.
de casa, 8 pessoas.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah.
Não possível. Não.
Mas Helena fala, oh, casa principal. Muito bom.
Mm.
Fala com Elisa Pacheco.
Yeah, see.
Não 8.
Não 8. Não 8. Não. Gosh. Come on, you guys. But my brother was. Right. Okay. Then it will be my pleasure, Leslie, to introduce you to the earlier stuff. I would like that. Yes, that's right, JMC. Phil Collins was originally the drummer in the band Genesis, and the lead singer was a guy called Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel left, and Phil Collins took over as lead singer. So the band Genesis continued on, and both of them made the band Genesis a success. What's the problem with Carlos?
Yeah.
See, Carlos muitos alcohol.
É igual a eu.
Yeah, igual a tu.
É.
Ah.
Sim, sim.
Hmm. Ah, okay. No, Carlos, you see, this is where people get it wrong. Yeah, the gorilla on the drums. Yeah, absolutely brilliant advert. Well done. Brilliant advert. But it wasn't Genesis. That was Phil Collins. And the song was written and sung by Phil Collins, not Genesis. Oh, Porto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Porto.
Olá, olá. Hold on, no.
Olá, boa noite. Seja bem-vindo.
I
Porto.
put weed barrier in the estufa and have 100% the garden next year. Bravo, yeah? Weed barrier fabric. You will love it. One, it warms the soil up, and two, you will have very little weeding to do. Well done for getting that. Bravo. Okay, JMC. Wicked, wicked. Duchess album. The greatest after Peter Gabriel left. Yeah, I'll go with that, JMC. I'll absolutely go with that 100%. There was a point when Genesis did end up going commercial. And I wholly agree with that. What they were writing, the songs that they were writing, they didn't have any meaning to them. But everything prior to that I mean, I just loved the early stuff from Genesis. Oh, I can't wait to do a Genesis night. I'm doing one. I'm doing it. Oh, Leslie, you'll love it. You will love it. I just can't wait to share that with you, girlie. I can't wait. Tomorrow I will look into where I stand with putting commercial music on live stream. But then I have seen, hold on a minute, I have seen a guy's got a channel where he will take a group, like for argument's sake Bon Jovi, and he will play their music and then discuss it with people. And I've seen him do that on his YouTube channel. So how does he do that? So if he can do that, why can't I? Victor. De palavra, fala minhas palavras.
Igualzinho.
Igualzinho.
É,
Não entendes?
igual.
Sim, sim.
Igualzinho, beleza.
Aham.
É. Eu vou buscar o meu som. Ok?
Já?
Eu vou buscar o som.
Ok, sim. Aqui, tu queres?
Não, de chá.
Sim. Oh, de galinhas, tu chora de galinhas? Bravo, bravo. JMC. Yeah, I mean, when Phil Collins went solo, In the Air Tonight, see? Yeah, see? That really was an awesome album, In the Air Tonight. I mean, that was written from the soul of Phil Collins. If you say so, Carlos, if you say so.
Meu
Yeah.
vinho. Isto é a minha bebida, é vinho. Ou isto ou sumo.
E vinho?
É vinho, é?
Sério?
Sim, muito sério. Tu queres?
Wouldn't it be good if I squeezed the bottle? Okay, see?
Dava tudo.
Yeah, see. Okay, Carlos, if you want it to be Genesis, Genesis it is.
Era prova lá o meu vinho.
mais novinho.
Não.
Hum.
Vocês viram? Eu falei que era vinho, ele quis provar. Isto é chá.
É chá.
É tei.
Tea.
Ti.
Yeah, tea. Tea.
É ti.
Chai.
É quase como tia, mas não é tia. É ti.
Português.
Chá.
Chá.
Yeah.
Yeah, chá. Frio chá.
É.
Yeah.
Tea.
Yeah.
Tu não olhas?
Yeah. Yeah. Eu não olho. Oh, momento. Oh, Leslie, are you gonna love it? Oh, come on, I can't wait.
O que foi?
Eu explano.
É bom,
Yeah.
expliques.
Yeah. Then I've got to work out how I bring the music in. So do I play it externally on like I've got a big music box. Do I play it on that, or do I play it from the computer? Yeah, I've got to work out how to do that.
Chá.
Yeah.
Yes. Chá.
No, Carlos, no. Nada. No bebês. No de bebês.
Não. Ainda nada.
Explana de Carlos. Tu remove the ovos and then the outer ovos.
Ok.
Yeah, explana.
Ok, nós tínhamos uma galinha choca e nós pusemos ovos. Só que os ovos não deviam de ser galados e não deram pintainhos, não deram bebés. Entretanto, ficou outra galinha choca. Eu arranjei uns ovos supostamente galados e pus lá. Tirei os velhos e pus novos. Vamos ver se para a semana de 12, 13, se vamos ter aqui gentinha nova, pintainhos. Vamos ver. Se houver, assim que houver notícias, a gente dá aqui, ok? Já expliquei.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. And for those of you who don't speak absolute fluent Portuguese, basically, the chicken was sitting on the eggs for more than 3 weeks. So Elisa removed them and put eggs underneath the chicken that she got from a Portuguese person that are supposed to be fertilized eggs.
Duas galinhas chocas.
Yeah, duas galinhas. There's now 2 chickens sitting on combined eggs.
Ai, diz o Carlos, eu vi tudo, ok?
Eu vi tudo. Yeah. JMC, fala em português?
Ensinam a falar muito. Desculpa! Ensinam a falar português, mulher. Eu
Yeah. Sim,
tenho que te ensinar a falar português.
exatamente.
Pouca paciência, ele.
Now, 10 minutes to go, guys. 10 minutes to go. Because we've got to go in the hot tub. Our jacuzzi. Fella hot tub.
Quem?
Hot tub.
Jacuzzi.
No, fella.
Jacuzzi?
Fella hot tub.
Hot quê?
Hot tub.
Hot tub. Esqueça.
Yeah. I
Eu não consigo dobrar a língua. Só para fuck off.
Oh? Não fala. Muito mal.
Desculpem.
Yeah?
Foi por aqui. Desculpem.
Did you hear what she just said? She said 2 naughty words. Well, one of them was naughty. Something off. Yeah?
Off?
Yeah.
É?
Yeah, não fala.
Ok, desculpa.
Não.
Não falo mais.
Possível foda-se.
Ah, não falas que isso é português. É mau.
But muitas pessoas não compreendem foda-se.
Está bem, mas também é exatamente a mesma palavra que eu falei há pouco. Português e inglês. Não falas.
Who is, I don't know. Right. Fala de nome aqui.
Português.
Portuguesta. Porto. Porto.
Porto Queste.
Porto, are you still with us? Wave your hand if you're with us. You can imagine somebody sitting back there going, yeah, I'm with you.
É a Leslie que escreveu.
21 dias.
Sim, Carlos, exatamente. É,
Sim.
21. Vamos ver.
É mais ou menos, mais ou menos.
Os outros 21, nada.
Não.
Nada.
Oh, to remove the ovals. To, olha? Yeah?
Eu.
No more?
Não,
Okay, okay. Yeah, so, no, we're not parents, there are no babies, and we're hoping that the adopted eggs we got will produce adopted children. We'll see. Not that the young chicks will care whether they're adopted or not. The only thing they'll want is a piece of grain, some grain and some food.
É, se tudo correr bem, Carlos, para o dia 12, 11, talvez haja alguma coisa. Lá dos 21 dias. Eu até escrevi no calendário para não esquecer.
Exatamente.
É, eu de apontar, de calendário, de tempo, de pintainhos.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, we've got somebody knocking at the door. Do you want to see who it is? Oh God, where's that gone? Hold on.
Que
There.
fizeste?
Got it back. Right. Yeah. It seems like Porto might not be with us at the moment. Right, I'm gonna... Inga. See. I'm gonna let... A few
Carla
rolls
puxa
for the
o
garden. Two-metre rolls, 2 metres in width. Is that what you mean, Leslie? 2 metres in width? And then you buy by the length that you want. 8 metres, 6 metres, whatever. But it's like the width of the wheelbarrow fabric comes in 1.5, 2, and I've never seen it bigger than that. Right, here we go. For the last few minutes, we'll let the girls in.
Eles aí bem feito malucos.
Hello? Hola, bebê.
Sabes que Lady
Hola,
foi,
bebê. Hola, bebê.
Lady foi comigo.
Hola, bebê. Hola, Salty Malty. Hola, bebê.
Ouviste?
Hã?
Lady
É?
comigo. Andar.
Sim.
Oh, oh.
É bom. É bom.
Lady, Salty e Mona.
É?
3.
Bravo. Bravo. Onde está Mona?
Possível bolsa com osso.
É? Osso.
É, de rua.
Oh. Ok.
Eu não consegui
Não,
resolver.
não.
Ela pega osso e
É?
vamos.
Yeah, sim. Mas rápido.
Sim.
Sério rápido.
Eu entro aqui, Mona, fundo de rua.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Carlos. Secret message.
Ah, Carlos, uma muleta com 9 chocos? Não. Nem pensar. Não.
Uma letra de Motivaria Ovals. É.
Carlos
Yeah.
fala, deu para a muleta. Não,
Não.
não. Lixo
Não.
direto. Não.
Oh, hold on. Where'd that go? Oh, Leslie, you've deleted your message. I was just about to read it. Santa Maria. Secret message, Leslie. Abra mi asa. Carlos, Abra minha asa. Abra minha asa.
Muito bem, né?
Não abra tua asa. Abra a minha asa. Oh, okay. Sorry, Leslie. Okay, I understand. Right, the message was for you. Well, it was nice for Porto to pop in. Anyone's welcome. Oh, well, everyone's welcome. Yeah, everyone's welcome. Let's, whoa. I've gone and done that thing again. Okay. Whoa. If I do that and send it, does it go? No. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Not to worry. Mona. No Mona.
Não, Mona de
No.
bolsa com osso.
Right. Okay, so let me see if I can show you where Lady Lou is. There she is. And she lies on the concrete ground, although it's painted. She lies on that to keep cool. And in that door, that green door just there, is lavanderia, the laundry room. And that actually is the coolest place in the house. And the two of them have been in there asleep on the tiled floor all day. Todos dia. Dormir de... I don't know what floor is in Portuguese. Oh, there we go. All right. So when they say it's a dog's life, oh yeah, it's definitely a dog's life for these two. Okay, well, he was on about weed barrier fabric, and I'm not sure whether it was a question or not. I think I did ask him to clarify, to make it a bit clearer what he was asking or what he was saying. I can't remember, but not to worry. Secret admirer for Leslie. Nice one, Carlos. Nice one. Leslie's got a secret admirer, Porto. See. Yeah. How long has Leslie had this secret admirer? No, we've worked out, Leslie. Carlos has worked out who he is and what he is. He's a hot young gentleman and he's a secret admirer of you. I think when you come to Portugal, Leslie, you're going to meet up with Porto. Inga's laughing. Right, guys. It has been. No see ya. Okay, no see ya. Get out of here, Leslie. Leslie, I reckon when you come to Portugal, you'll meet up with Porto and there'll be lots of that going on. There you go. Lots of it. Right, guys. It is. Oh, God, I've lost it again. There it is. Right. Okay, guys. It's gone 10. So it's time for us all to say a boa noite. A boa noite. Thank you.
Boa noite. Obrigada. Chão.
Chão. thank you very much for coming along and joining in this evening. I do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing all of you next week. Leslie, I will contact you tomorrow or as soon as I learn about playing about playing music on live broadcast. So as soon as I know about that, I'll let you know. So, okay. Boa noite, pessoas.
Boa noite.
Boa noite. Muito obrigada. Ajuda minha. Okay.
Boa noite.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boa noite.
Boa noite.